everyone and welcome to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So before we start the readings for this week, I just wanted to tell you just a quick little story. To be fair, I have, as you can see, this witch here this week on my table, and there's a story how I acquired this witch, okay, which I'm quickly going to sort of explain to you. There's somebody I watch called Brum Reseller, and I will put his channel link in the description box below. He's based here in the UK, and he sort of works for himself. And what he does, he goes around to the local car boot sales, he'll go to charity shops and what have you, and pick up items that are being sold, and then he will go and then resell them on his eBay account and makes just a little bit of an add-on to earn a living, as we all try and do. So yeah, I'm going to clip in okay, I'm going to try and clip in the little excerpt of the video where he goes to this man who was selling these beautiful dragons. They were like little dragon statues, and this witch was sort of amongst these dragons, and he took no interest to the witch. And I was watching the video thinking, oh my god, go for the witch, go for the witch. Okay, and he wasn't. He just took all these dragons and he did a deal with the dragons, okay, and then he was sort of still hovering around and he was looking at some bookends, and the chap turned around basically and said, you know what, mate, just give me £5 for the bookends and you can have the witch as well. And I was jumping for joy because I was like going, have the witch, okay. So I messaged him after and said, if you haven't sold it, could I buy it from you? I offered to buy it from him, and he said, I'll tell you what, he said, I'll do you a trade. He says, if you can do a reading for my partner, then you can have the witch. And I went, yeah, no problem. And that's what I did. So I gave him a reading. He gave me a shout out on his channel last week, okay, which I obviously clipped into the video. So yeah, he's worth a watch, especially if you're here in the UK, because you'd understand the concept of boot sales. He's just a nice chap, and he does some funny sketches as well within his videos. So I did say I'd return the favour back, so I'm going to drop his link in the description box below. Any of my subscribers that are interested, please go over and just support his channel.
Tenner on the lot.
What, all the dragons?
All these little things here.
It's 15.
15.
Yeah,
It's like 10.
Yeah, go on then. I'm not really good with
I'm
the.
here to get rid of it, you know what I mean? I don't want to take it over.
Oh, I'm not really good with offers. Oh, great, thanks for that, mate.
What's these for £2 each? I don't like them because they've got the Grim Reaper on them.
£2. What would you do on them? What are these made out of?
I'll tell you what, thank you. Give us another £5. Take that.
Yeah.
Them two, because they're bookends.
Yeah.
And have them two.
Yeah, I'll do that, yeah, so. Right. You just chuck them in there, yeah. There you are, there's your £5 back, so.
Cheers, young man.
Great, thanks for that, cheers.
Thank you.
Anyway, so let's get into the haul. So here we have it. Oh, hold on a sec. Hello? There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at...
There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door.
Hello, children.
I sold a witch to a witch. If you read the comments on some of the videos, you might see somebody called Poetry Witch. I didn't realise she does readings, you know, like palm readings, and so I swapped her, the witch, for a reading, and the reading was really good. I'll put a link to her channel down below, because yeah, very impressive. She said stuff that nobody else could have known.
So my lovelies, that is how I acquired this lovely witch. So don't forget to check out the link in the description box below and show some support if you are interested. Okay, so now we will get on with the readings. We're now going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Leo. So Leo, what have I got in the poetic words for you? And they were: concerned about a friend or loved one will have you trying to convince them to seek help. An invitation to showcase your skills will open a door to wealth and new adventures. So don't be shy and say yes. And someone will cross your path this week wearing a multicoloured dress. Interesting. Multicoloured attire, really. It doesn't have to be a dress as such. It can be a multicoloured top. Because I didn't want to sort of fix with gender saying a dress, but it's sort of, when I say dress, it's attire. So there's something multicoloured that a person is wearing this week, a new person that comes in that will be significant around you. I also wanted to say that you're trying to convince somebody to seek medical advice. There's a health issue around somebody that you're concerned about, and it's like to say you're trying to sort of coax them that they may need to get some professional help on that for a diagnosis. So Leo, let's start shuffling the cards and see what comes out in the energy for you this week. Right then, the round cards, they're so hard to shuffle, so I'm just going to dig in and grab a couple of cards out of here. So we have the Vessel, that's come out a couple of times this week, and we have Gnosis. So Leo, we've got the Vessel and we've got Gnosis coming out for you in the first two cards for this week. And when I look at the Vessel, it's about, there's a vulnerable situation, okay, that you feel that you're involved in at this moment, but you are being sort of protected here, okay, also restricted, contained, feeling like you're in a dark place as well, some of you, but the sun is about to start to break through back into your world. So you could have found you've been dealing with sort of limited restrictions upon you, but there's been a reason for that. You're being protected here in this Vessel, being contained for a reason. So if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, why haven't things been moving forward? Why have I felt so frustrated? Nothing seems to be going my way. There's a reason for it. And with the Gnosis on, it's to say you haven't got the sort of knowledge to know behind the scenes why you have been sort of limited of late. But the sun is breaking through here, breaking through the darkness, and it's just sort of coming out to say, understand there's sort of a replotting gone on here. It's like your chart has had to be amended. So that could have taken you out of action for a while. Sometimes spirit works in a very strange way where they can sort of put you out of action, either not feeling well, cars breaking down so you can't get to places, because something's got to be rewritten. And I want to say, Leo, there's something had to be rewritten in or fated to come in over the next sort of 2 months. Okay, interesting and very, very cryptic, but let's just get let's get a clarifying card. So let's have a look what comes out for you. and it's imagine. And this sort of portrays that I also look at this like holding on to a silver lining. So you've been in this sort of down energy, wondering why things haven't been going to plan. I also want to say you haven't been sleeping very well because of whatever has been troubling you. But it's to have this gnosis. That's why the gnosis cards come out to say, like to say, to be aware of why this has been happening. I'm just going to get another clarifier for you, Leo. What else have we got for Leo? And it's stuck in the mud. See, and the universe is saying to you, this is the energy where you've been thinking, oh, I've got nowhere here. I've been trudging and I feel like nothing's gone right, nothing's happening, but oh, those behind the scenes have been sort of doing this for future planning. Okay, but you are coming out of this now. Communication has been going on behind your back. I always look at the bird as communication, and it's like you haven't been privy of what's going on behind the scenes. As I said, very cryptic and very deep. Let's have a look at your animal spirit cards for this week. And it's the alchemical sign of air for the owl. Oh wow. And it's earth with the fox. The fox is your survival instinct, okay? And the owl is knowledge. So you've been trying to work out things of why things may have sort of not been going to plan of late. But the fox is there as a survival energy, and you have survived this difficult process, what you've been dealing with, okay, situation, whatever it is that you've had to face your fears, because I'm looking at the fox as facing his fears. But this reading is to say, have the gnosis and the knowledge that you've been stuck in a situation, because in a sly roundabout way there's a good outcome just lurking in the horizon here. So to have faith, hang on to the faith that this is going to come out on a positive. Let's have a look what your hidden psyche is feeling this week. What is going on with Leo? And it's beauty. Okay? And it's like, don't give up on yourself. Your inner spirit and inner soul is saying, don't give up on yourself. Okay? Because like I said, some of you could have got so frustrated and thought, you know what, I can't deal with this. But your inner spirit is saying something beautiful is about to manifest itself from this chaos. So let's have a look how the universe wants to add on to that then. And it's coming apart. But I always say the saying of things have to break down, things have to come apart to come back together and start again. And this is what I'm saying. The whole of this reading is sort of portraying the energy that you've been surrounded by, and they are just telling you the message of why this is going on. Something's had to come apart, something has had to be worked behind the scenes in order to bring the changes in for the good. Okay, so let's have a look what Spirit wants to add on to this for this week. What else have we got for Leo? And it's the artist. And this is about a brand new canvas and how it's all going to start coming in to shape, okay, into colour. You hold the infinite power of creation within you, a divine artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. The eternal light of creation shines through you forever. But when I look at the artist, it's just giving you this blank canvas. okay, so that you've got a brand new canvas here, a brand new chapter that is about to start, and it's going on a positive because you've dealt with all whatever it is, this hard going energy, Leo, over the last couple of months. So let's just have a look what the fairy realms want to add on to this week. So we got for Leo, and it's children, and it says your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. So some of you could have had issues around your kids, okay? You could be supporting your kids at the moment. But if you haven't got children, this is about the child within. This is about inner workings on you. There could be influences that affected you as you grew up in your childhood. You could have lost a parent at an early age, and sometimes that gets you into a low vibe of remembering sometimes the good times that you had and the good times that you miss. But it's about working with your inner child for healing in that case. I'm just going to pull another card out from the fairy oracles, okay? And we have here, goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. As I say, I could tell from the start of this reading, especially with the Gnosis card, that's why I've brought this message out today to say, hang in there, have faith, because a new divine order for you, a new chapter, a new blank canvas is coming into fruition. So my lovely Leos, check out your moon and rising signs, and also check out Brummy Reseller. So until next time, you take care of yourselves. Bye then.